Welcome, it's King Lizzard on Xbox One with Forza Motorsport 6 PvP racing action. So this is another race from the Can-Am series that was on around about a month ago that allowed Forza Motorsport 6 players to earn their very own Ferrari 312P, which at this moment in time is a unicorn car. So this is race number 4 in my series. I accidentally tapped that guy as I came around the corner. I did not mean to do that. As you guys know, I tried to drive fair. Because I was driving in car, I probably didn't see him on my outside. I might have felt him though. So I managed to slip in the first place here and then back in the second as we're exiting this tunnel. Really pushing this Chaparral number 66 as fast as I can go. The guy in front is driving a number 10 Lola Simonez Special T163. Now he hits the wall really hard here, causing me to collide with him. I then get caught by the car behind, which doesn't do me any favours either, so I'm now back in third place due to that bit of an accident there with the guy making an error on the corner. And everyone else is on our tails very fast. So really want to try and gain distance from the field here. As you know, if you get caught up in the midfield, it's a pretty dirty place to be, and you generally will just drop off to the back because there are very few people that drive fairly in this game. So dropping off into fourth there, lost a position fairly to that guy in front. Managed to sneak past me. A few cars looking a bit battered and bruised there as we're coming down this hill. This hill is absolutely crazy. Breakneck speeds as you exit this hill. The common thing is to see a lot of cars piling into that at the bottom. They made a fatal error there. They had a major crash through the tyre barriers, dropping me into second. Someone clashes with me, but I come off okay, fortunately. They actually drove into me, came off worse. That was my fault. I basically came into the corner a little bit hotter than I thought I could. My plan to do a sneaky little overtake into first place there backfired on me. So back in the second here. Quite a few cars behind us. Slowly breaking up there, that backfield, getting a bit more distance between cars. This straight here, you really do want to back off a little bit as you come out of that corner. If you don't, you typically will land up in the left side of the wall. Same for this corner. You can kind of go around there third, fourth. Make sure again that you're not going too fast or you will hit that right side wall. Really tight right-hander here. Power slid it round and got caught by that car that also came around the corner. And then up the hill into the tunnel section. Again, you want to keep around about third gear for this section. Keep nice and tight to that right side wall. Still in second place. I've got that Simonez right up my backside. The guy that was in first place there obviously clipped a few tyres as he went through. Up the hill into second here. As we're going up the hill, you can pretty much keep second until you get around this last left-hander. Then you want to be putting her up into third and making the move to get some distance. That Simonez slid out a little bit there at the last corner, giving me a bit of a distance on him. Minor kind of bend there, you can get really good speed down this hill. You do want to slow the car down and into third gear, maybe even second if you're sliding that a little bit too much, and then back into third really swiftly for the next section. This one you definitely want to be in second gear as you go round, and then you can flatter out down the next section. Real crazy breakneck speed down this hill. Slow it down enough to get you nice and clean around the corner. Straight through that section. You can cut across this, but be careful. The tyres aren't there, so I was able to cut it a little bit tighter than normal. And then on we go towards the finish. Well, the end of the second lap I should say, not the finish just quite yet. So that third place car really tied on me now. First place is off in the distance, got quite a big lead at this point. And then we've got fourth place guy sneaking up on us in that green Simonez. my man makes a move here to steal second from me and succeeds, gets himself into third. Really gutsy overtake that, quite impressive. And then into this very tight right-hander again, just making it round, a little bit of a tap on the wall there. Green car behind him, 4th place, has made a bit of ground up. It is the faster car on the circuit, that Simonez T163 Special. The number 66 Chaparral Cars 2E that I'm driving is actually one of the slower cars. I mean, it's not slow by any standards, but it's slower out of this particular type of class vehicle, if you like. So fighting for my 2nd place to come back to me up round the bends. Now we're also up against number 4 McLaren Cars M8B, and also the number 21 Nissan Racing R32. I've not seen many of those in this particular race actually. I think they dropped off the back because those cars are the fastest car of this class, but they're not so great on the technical, and that's obviously what lets them down on this particular circuit at Rio, because it is quite a technical circuit. So there's 1st place up in front. He's obviously, we're either driving fast enough to catch him, or he's come into some kind of misadventure on the circuit at some point which has allowed us to catch him up. That 2nd place guy gunning for 1st in a big way. I'm gunning for 3rd, and it's all on this final stretch. Definitely not going to catch 1st or 2nd here at this point, not unless they make a mistake. So I'll take this opportunity to thank you guys and gals for watching. Please take the time to rate the video. If you're not a subscriber, don't be shy, click that sub button, it'd be great to have you aboard. Please feel free to leave me any comments. I'd love to hear what you think of the videos, and take care, keep well, and keep watching.